Hey there, YouTubers. It's Jgsf1987. Okay. I'm gonna make this one pretty brief. I was watching some videos actually, on Facebook for the big thing. And by the way, I'm gonna recommend that you follow those guys. I'll see if I can find their I'll see if I can find the link to their Facebook page, and I'll post it on there in the description of the video. One of the things that strikes me, and personally I'm in total agreement with them actually, is Common Core. Oh, that was something that President Obama got right, which is putting standards based on what for that educators can raise students to, and leaving it to the educators to determine whether or not kids are actually learning something. That's good. However, and that also means that he also got rid of No Child Left Behind, which is even better. No Child Left Behind was a disaster, primarily because it relied solely on one thing: standardized tests. And that's what this video is going to be on. It's standardized tests. Get rid of them. I don't know how else to put it, but just simply get rid of them. I took standardized tests when I was about to go into high school, the SSATs, to the SATs when I was about to graduate from high school and go to college, as well as the ACTs. They don't prove anything, because if you look at your academic record, meaning your GPA, if you have a high GPA but low test scores, the only thing that tells college is that, okay, you don't test well. Big deal. The inverse, they don't look too favorably on, because then they look at you as basically being lazy. The point is that, or just shows that you could just regurgitate information, which is what they're not exactly looking for. That's the thing, is that we need to quit teaching our kids just simply how to regurgitate information. It's not the way to educate people. You need to be able to teach people to critically think. Which is why No Child Left Behind should never have been law to begin with. We need to inspire kids to learn, to ask questions, to think, not to simply regurgitate information. It's going to hurt us in the long run. I can't stress this enough. This is primarily why our education system is such a mess. Our education system can be a whole lot better once we get rid of standardized tests. At least the vast majority of them. Like, we don't need to do it every single year. I mean, come on, people. That's number one. Number two, and this is really good news if you live here in the state of California, the high school exit exam has been quashed for the senior class of 2018. Granted, that's this school year, and then next school year is the final class that does it. And when that happens, thank God. We did not need that when that was implemented back in 05. 05 to 06. You really did not need that. My class was lucky, my graduating class, because I graduated in the class, I was a senior class of 2006. We were lucky. That was when they changed around the SATs to where they added in the essays. That was my class, and my class was the guinea pig class. Don't ask. That goes back to the whole thing with the Bush administration's No Child Left Behind policy. So yeah, pretty much around that time they changed around the SATs where they added in the essays. So yeah. Anyway, my class was the first one to do it, and then they did the executive exam the next year. Anyway, that's next. But going back to the point is, get rid of standardized testing. And do yourselves a favor. Contact your local school board. Tell them to do it. If you go to a private school, be sure as hell to raise some hell about that. We need to get rid of standardized testing. I'm going to start a petition on Action Sprout within the next couple of days. And I'm going to have it on my Facebook page. Those links will be below for both Facebook and Twitter. And also, you'll see my stuff for Google Plus. So yeah, pretty much hit me up, subscribe, like this if you agree, comment below. This is Jgsf1987 out.